Last example for you guys before you can get on to doing some questions. Here, I've noticed that on both sides of my equal sign in question 8, they've both got an A. So I need to drag the A across. But I have an issue that on the right-hand side there is that this A here, it's currently trapped inside some brackets. So before I can move it, I need to get that A out of the brackets. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to expand these brackets. Remember, expanding brackets, it's 5 times A and 5 times -2. So when I expand these brackets, the left-hand side stays the same. 5 times A is 5A. Now the next one, 5 times -2 is -10, -10. And then the plus 16 is not part of the brackets. Just gets left on the right-hand side there. And then I look, I can simplify those two together. -10 plus 16 gives me a number. So here I get 7A equals 5A minus 10 plus 16 plus 6. Cool. I've simplified it. I've got the A out of the bracket. The lowest A there is 5A. So I'm going to move it across and I'm going to take away 5A from both sides when I move it. So what we get left with is down here, 2A equals 6. So after all that hard work, we're left with something nice and simple, 2A equals 6. So if I get here, there was A, not do it in green. There was A, I times it by 2, it equaled 6. So to go backwards, I'm just dividing by 2. 2A equals 6. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. A equals 3. All right. Final thing, like always, let's check this. Check. So on one side we had 7A. On the other side we had 5 outside of A minus 2 plus 16. And we said A is 3. 7 threes. 7 times 3 is 21. In the bottom one there, punching out on my calculator, but 3 take away 2 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 plus 16, my calculator is going to be 21. Those two match. Therefore, my result is 3. Okay, so the idea behind this one was to get access to the A's first, higher level question, but then drag it to the set together to the same side, and I dragged it by doing the opposite. So we can see question 6, I dragged the 8 because it was the lowest. I dragged my negative because it's the opposite. Question 7, 14, -14 was the lowest, so I dragged it to the other side. Dragged it to that side by 14, adding 14. And finally in question 8, 5A was the lowest once I got access to it. I dragged it to the other side. All right, have a go at doing the worksheet questions for this.